Come on. Come on. There we go. Takes it a minute to catch up. It wants to move slow, but I want it to move faster than I do. Copy. Paste. Enter. There we go. Let me start getting all the cards. What's going on, guys? Leo, what's going on? Four, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 30. 34, 36. Don't fall over. 38, 40, 42. Don't fall over. 44, 46, 48. Stay upright. Stay upright. 50, 52, 54. Yay! Hey, hey, hey. Stay upright. One, 2, 3, 4. We're going upside down. We're going all upside down today. Oops. Oh man, I killed the little dude Chris sent me. Chris Monroe sent me a little guy. Little Giants guy. This is our new tiny mascot. Can you see him? Oddly enough, his name is Chris. What's up, Max? What's up, Sam? Move tiny Chris out of the way. Hey, stay upright, dude. Oh, jeez, I'm killing you. I knew the break was coming. What's up, Joel? What's up, Mark? I knew the break was coming. But then I got a call about some cases of Stadium Club, and I took the call, and then I got lost in negotiations. So the end of the negotiation. Hello, Marie. Welcome back. We missed you. The end of the negotiations ended well, in that I did get 3 more cases, so we are up to 10, which is awesome. And I'm going to get 3 more cases. That's a weird number. I don't like odd numbers, but we've marked it out of where we want to be, and it works out to 13 cases between eBay and the Facebook group. What's up, Chris? How are you? And so I'm almost there. I'm very happy about that. I started on it first thing this morning. I was all over everybody. Boxes, cases, boxes. I got it at a price. I've been looking at breaks. I've been looking at what people have been pricing these things at. Have you guys been looking at what people have been pricing the Stadium Club at? And I'm seeing more than $2,000 for full cases, for full case breaks, PYTs, even randoms. I'm seeing ridiculous numbers for full cases. So we are not going to be $2,000. Just one? That's easy, Marie. That's easy. One Dodger Superfractor is easy. We aren't going to be $2,000 a case, I can tell you that. So, and I've been doing some heavy hunting to see what kind of prices I've been, and it's been, I think, as always, a lot of overshooting the mark, in my opinion. No, it is insane. You know, the thing is, though, the hobby is hot. The checklist is good. I can see why, based on the checklist, the prices are what they are. I mean, again, the hobby is very strong right now. It's hard to not say that it is. And for you to say Stadium Club is always an excellent product. Stadium Club is always an excellent product. I would be... Vladdy, will they be $1,000? For a full case break, we will not be at $1,000. I would be losing money, but I can tell you we won't be at $2,000. I think we have an auto coming. First auto, no auto, maybe an auto, could be not an auto. What did I miss? It's Will Smith. What is Will Smith? Why is Will Smith white? Am I missing something? Look, you guys tell me. Oh, no, what the heck? I guess there's nothing in there. Hold on, let me answer the RCB hotline. Ooh, from St. Louis. RCB hotline, this is Dune. Hello? How come you guys never want to talk to me? Hello? Come on, dude, really? You know, guys call for other people. And, you know. Hold on. And then you have to tell these guys 18 times. And then they, oh, I'll take you off the list. Then they call you again. No, dude, I am not Justin. Next time I'm going to give them to a Justin in on a group. Do we have a Justin in the group? We might not. Seriously, here, come on. Sorry, I had to get some. I could have sworn that I saw white in there. I feel crazy that I keep seeing things that aren't there. Kind of like Mandy when she always sees Marie standing over her head with an axe. I really would rather break full cases than half cases. It's up to you guys. In my opinion, I think I'd rather have 32 autos than 16. But, you know, I'll ask that question. We'll see what the group says. Whatever. Okay, I agree with you, Betsy. We are like simpatico. We've been trying to figure out, we bought this big giant freezer, 21 cubic feet, big enough to put a body in, which is kind of cool. Probably a couple of bodies, actually. And might be 3 if they're small. You know, Marie, we could probably fit 6 of Marie's in there. Anyway, and so in anticipation of buying a cow, well, we're going in with some other people on a, I don't know what it is, Net did it, half a cow or something. So we're going to have a lot of beef. Yes, Betsy, I'm with you 100% on that. So we bought a big giant freezer. And now we have nowhere to put this big giant freezer, so now we're trying to figure that out. Shohei. So take a good strong look at that Stadium Club checklist. I think it's a good one. I think the only glaring omission for the base autographs, did I not see Tatis in the base? Do I only see him as one of the chrome or some other thing? You know? I could keep them climate controlled. I could. So now we have 2 refrigerators, both with freezers on them. And then now 3 separate freezers. I'd never believed we would have 3 separate freezers, but, you know. Whatever. I'll take it. And Costco's doing like crazy markdowns at a net store because they're going to be doing something with the freezer. So like things that are very expensive are getting knocked down. Yeah, dude. I got one for you. Don't come onto my feed doing that. That's how you do that. It's called an email. Okay, my email is right in there. You can shoot me an email and say, "Hey, Dune, I'm just starting out. Do you have any advice?" And I'm happy to give you advice. You show up on my break with your breaker name, clearly trying to do what, dude? I don't know. Trying to get... I don't know. There's lesson number 1. Don't show up on another feed with your breaker name and expect anyone to help you out. Victor Reyes with a shimmy shake. I mean, come on. All right, we're doing full case breaks. Full case breaks. I don't want Betsy mad at me. So there's my first advice to you. Don't show up on other people's break with your breaker name, pretending like you just want to get some advice on how to start breaking when what you're trying to do is you're trying to advertise your breaks. Okay. Number 2, go do your own work. We built this thing ourselves from the ground floor up without running to any other breaker channel and trying to get anyone to do anything else for us. There's lesson number 2. That way when you build it, you know you built it and nobody else. Those suck, Scott. It's like doing Allen and Ginter, right? You get an Allen and Ginter hot box in the other half. All right, Chris, I'm putting that in there. Trout doesn't have a ton of autos in Stadium Club, but he has a ton of combination with it. He has a base auto though, right, Tom? How's it going, Tom? I think he has a base auto though, which is going to be helpful to him. Helpful for that spot. I honestly was a little worried about pricing. I was a little worried about pricing, to be honest with you. CL and I had a good conversation about this, and I was kind of worried that we were going to... I was anticipating it being $2,000 a case plus. So I see... Okay, this one better work out the way it's supposed to. I see a white line right there. If there's no hit in here, I've lost my mind. Well, I mean, I did already, but, you know, it's even more lost. So the Walker Buehler. Zach Gallen. So then so I was happy. I was happy this morning. I got ahead of it today, which was great. And I was able to get the cases in the range I wanted to be in, so we didn't have to break them at 2,000 per. So that makes me very happy. Victor Reyes. Is this that's not a regular one, right? Eshelman. Nope, that's a 95. Our first auto out, Tom Eshelman. So that makes me happy. Anytime we can do that, I'm happy. And the guy that I picked the last 3 cases up, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. So that makes me happy too. I like it when I can deal with people consistently, you know, because then we build that repertoire. They know that I'm straight with them and they're straight with me, and then we have no game. So we had a good conversation about it. Came to a price, you know, and so now I'm just looking for 3 more cases. Hold on one sec. Let me catch up and then I'm going to answer your question, Christopher. I saw a Trout with Yelich auto. Yes, that one looks pretty good. Could just be a future stars insert short man. 5-star just dropped on Topps website at $175 per box. Wow. Way to come into my feed advertising. People leave my feed to go buy boxes, short man. Nice, thanks, dude. It's good of you to do that. Hey, everybody. Somebody else is selling boxes. You should go run over and grab some. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Not you, Chris. Short man. I got to give short man grief for doing that. 175 is not bad. Not bad. How did I someone in... I am originally from California, Christopher. I am from the San Joaquin Valley. I was born and raised in Stockton, California. And we moved to Missouri in 2000 and... Well, I don't know. 2000, I think. And was born a Giants fan, raised a Giants fan, and I will not leave my Giants. Moncada with the shimmy shake. Solak. And so I still like my Giants. I was expecting them to make a move today that they did not make. I really was. Yeah, that's right, with my 1 box. We're going to do a Ben Baller break with my 1 box at... I don't even know how many cards are in a pack. We're going to break it... Pete. We're going to break it at... Shortman, did he get mad at me? Did he leave? Jake from State Farm. I can see that. I can see that. You know. I mean, like upstate, like from the state of New York, Christopher? Witness protection. Yeah, that's it. 24 times 5. What? Get out of here. Really? That's a lot. Oh, it's like a whole... It's 24 packs? Really? Yeah, we can break it. I don't care. There's 24 packs in a box. I gotta pay more attention to these. What's going on? I really just bought it. I don't know anything else. Oh, nice. Connecticut, huh? Born and raised, and I will die a Giants fan. Because Marie eventually will kill me, and she's a Dodger fan. because the Giants will win the World Series before the Dodgers do. I'm calling it right now. The Giants will win another World Series before the Dodgers do. What a boring trade deadline. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the Padres did fantastically well. We got an insert coming. I think if I were the Dodgers, I would have added on another pitcher. I think they were right on the MLB Network when they said that. I agree with that 100%. I think the Mets made a lot of strange moves. Hey, Luzardo, purple. I agree with that, Christopher. One team and that's it. Forget about it. You don't get any more. All this flippy floppy, wishy washy. I get those. I boot those guys. I don't like wishy washy. Oh, this week my favorite team is. Get out of here. You don't belong with us. We are all die-hard, dyed-in-the-wool, whatever we are. That's what we are. Shimmy shake. Or refractor. I don't think the Padres moves make them the favorite. I still think the Dodgers are a superior team to the Padres. Not saying the Padres are bad. I'm not saying the Padres are bad. I think the Padres are an excellent team. I just still think the Dodgers are a better team. I think Arizona completely gave up the season. Hallelujah, because that helps the Giants get into the playoffs. Probably get their butts kicked in the first round, but it doesn't matter. So are you... Mets are a good choice. I like the Mets. You know what? I like Cleveland too. You know, if they're high on the power ranking, Betsy, their pitching is excellent. They're an excellent team. If they won the World Series this year, you'd be like, yeah. I mean, I could see that. I will say that I picked the Rays before the season, and I got a lot of scoffs and guffaws from the New York Yankees fans, and I see that the Rays are first in the division. And they are the number 2 team in the MLB power rankings. Did Shortman really leave? Did Shortman really leave us? Did he not know that I was giving him grief? The White Sox, did they pick anybody up today? I don't think the White Sox got anybody. You know, Christopher, and that, you know... Good. That takes courage. That takes courage. Tell everybody else to stuff it. I'm surrounded by Cardinal fans, and I tell them all where they can go stuff their Cardinals. Not that I dislike the Cardinals, because I do, but that I am a Giants fan, and I don't give up my team. Even when they suck, I don't give them up. Even if they sucked as bad as the Dodgers suck, I wouldn't give them up. Pete. Hey, did you guys see that Pete we hit the other day? He hit a game-winning home run the other night, didn't he? Now I feel bad. I hope Shortman didn't quit the group. Giving him grief like that. He quit the group? Oh, darn it. I feel bad now. I really do feel bad. I think he took me seriously. If you don't know... Oh, never mind. I won't sing. I'll tell you if he quit real quick. Hold on. No, he didn't quit. He just must have left us because he knew I was... Shortman, I'm sorry. I was only giving you grief. Oh, the walk-off home run. Okay. Marie, you're so mean. He probably did. I hope he's not mad at me though, because he should know by now I'm only joking. When he's messing with me now, you know, because he knows now I feel guilty that I made the joke. So now he's going to give me grief forever. He's going to give me the silent treatment forever. So who else? I think that... So Arizona has given up. I think Texas, they never had a shot anyway. They should have traded Lance Lynn. They didn't. I think. What's up, George? I think I don't understand the Mets, but everybody's in it. Didn't the? Oh, looks like we got an SP. Usually there's an SP when this happens with the two. Didn't the Angels suck though? I mean, I don't want to be mean to the Angels, but they just suck. Yankees should have done something. They didn't. The Rays probably should have tried to add on a position piece. They didn't. Something. So we'll see. A lot of teams are just holding strong. If they would get some pitching, man, they'd be an awesome team. But I don't understand why they don't focus on getting more pitching. I really think this is an SP. Who is it? Oh, look at that pretty thing. Oh, snap. How is it possible that two SPs in one pack? Is that possible? Those are two SPs, right? I'm off centered. I'm sorry. Look at that. Got the trout. Got the bow. What's the matter with you, Pete? How come you couldn't be something? Yeah, two good SPs, not two slouchies, for sure. That helps a Blue Jay spot a lot. I always worry about the Blue Jay spot. Who has the Angels? Is that you, Betsy? That's pretty. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. First time I've hit that trout. CL was kind of rubbing it in. Bite me, dude. Short man left me. Xander. One of the downsides to give everybody grief is sometimes people, You got the pleasure of the company that you keep. Everybody else in the group. What's up, Joel? The only thing you can say is wow, Joel. You can't say hi, huh? Too good to say hi. Too good to say hi. I get it, Joel. I get it. Everybody's too good. Shipping didn't take me that long yesterday, which was nice. Oh, did you? Okay, well, my bad. I take it all back. You're not too good. Oh, Pilar. Pilar's, where did he went to who? That was a weird one too. Went to the Rockies. He's a good defender though. I mean, he's still hitting well. I think if I were the Red Sox, I might have given up more. Ichiro. But whatever. I know, that's crazy, huh? Good luck finding him at Walmart. Eastern League, so I see most of the guys. Oh, really? You're a broadcaster, huh? I've done some radio. I love it. Jordan Refractor. I mean, Jordan with the shimmy shake. Did I say refractor? I meant the shimmy shake. How about Jordan with nothing? Muncie. Brian Reynolds. Brendan McKay. Shohei refractor. The sepias haven't been great so far. Thank you, Betsy. That's very nice of you to say. Jeez, I didn't know we had 2 Marie coffees in here. Don't be jealous of how pretty I am. The only reason you don't see my face is that one time I went on here live with and the feed blew up. We couldn't even We couldn't even do the break because there were so many, just clamoring. I don't know what's going on. People just clamoring to get to me. I don't understand. I didn't know geriatrics had that much access to internet that they would come after me like that. But man, those old ladies are... I was like, easy there, old ladies. Come on. Easy there, old ladies. You know? That's some scary stuff. Oh, but what grief do I give you? What grief do I give you? Tell me one thing of grief that I've done to you, Betsy. None at all. Every time you come on, I say how much we agree, how much I like the way you think, and everything else just out of the blue, just stab you in the back. Et tu, Betsy? Just stab me in the back. So I'm just going to wait patiently for Betsy to answer that question. What grief have I given you that you felt the need to just jab me in the back like that? I don't think we can come up with anything. In our silence, we are complicit. In our silence, we are complicit. Yeah, I might be that, Scott. I'm just hoping it's not. Hoping she's not writing 2 paragraphs. OMG, where can I start? What's up, Rebel? Verge, oh, I did say she was one of the children of the corn. I did say that, didn't I? All right, well, I might have deserved it then. I did call her one of the children of the corn, so I have to follow my sword for that one. You know, I still think it was pretty funny, and she might be. So, if the feed locks up after she posts whatever she's writing right now, you know who's to blame. Urena. Justin Verlander. Gavin Lux. It's our Gavin Luxy day. I can't believe we got 2 SPs like that in one pack. That's pretty good. Blue Bob. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with hitting the 2 in one like that. Pretty awesome. And I hit her one. Doesn't she have the angels? Does she have the angels? If she has the angels, she better not give me any grief. There'd be a refund coming. She does have the angels. What are you talking? She just get a card paid for a spot and a half. She better be outside grabbing some corn. Are you asking me about price? Is that what you're asking me about? I don't know what you mean lower end. What? Did we get an extra SP? Look at that. We got an extra SP in that pack. Let's see. Sucky. Well, it didn't win anything good, but you know. No, they don't suck. I'm only playing. I don't think I understand the question, George. No, she was giving me grief after I pulled that for her. Rebel showed up. Short man left us. Forever. He's probably giving CL an earful about me right now. And some moron tried to come on here. Hey, dude, I'm a brand new breaker. Can I come onto your feed and try to steal your guys and act like I need your help? Get out of here, bozo. Give me a thumbs down. I dare you. I don't care either way. Yeah, I meant pricing. Well, relative to what? What relative to what? Relative to Bowman? Relative to Archives? Relative to Series 1? Yamamoto. Do I think, is it going to be overly, it's not going to be overly expensive. It will be cheaper than all the breaks that I've seen of it, I can tell you that for 100% for sure. Because I mean, I just was glancing through some the other day, or yesterday, and the first one I came across, I added it up, and it was missing the White Sox and the Nationals, and it was over $2,000. I was like, what? You lost your full mind. You lost your full mind. All Rise baseball cards. Trey Smith. What's up, Trey? What's the best hit? Well, probably a Superfractor or Lou Bob, you know. That's my guess. Give me one sec, guys. Do. Lou Bob Variation Superfractor. That's nice. No, George, it won't be. It's not going to be crazy. I mean, the thing is, we're gonna, you know. I think the where we're at in pricing, I'm comfortable with, and you know, as you know, I tend to. Dude, if you're coming in here to try to get a pitch for your channel, you're doing it the wrong way, man. If you're just informing us that you started your channel yesterday, congratulations. I hope it's successful for you. But I'm going to play along. I'm going to say, what kind of channel do you have? Tell us about your channel. All Rise. We want to hear about it. Your channel that you started just recently, Ian Desmond. Austin Meadows. No. Tell us about it. I want you to tell us about it. I'm being serious. Tell us about it. Lorenzo Kane. What is your channel all about? I mean, you know, it's all about baseball cards, but Jacob deGrom. Hey, Nico. I know baseball cards, but what? Opening packs or reviews or... I think you might want to shorten up that name there, Christopher. Don't be sorry. Tell us about it. I mean, I understand that it's about baseball cards. I mean, it has to be based on that name. I want to know more about... I mean, are you going to be doing reviews? Are you going to be doing your personal collection? Are you going to be doing pack openings? What are you be doing? Oh, it's about your personal collection. All right. I think that's fair. Well, you got your shout out with all of our guys here, RCB crew. And breaks. So you're going to start doing breaks. So you came into my feed. You came into my feed because you want to advertise your channel where you're going to start breaking. I mean, it's just amazing how many people do that. I'm sorry. I don't want to laugh. But honestly, oh my Lord. Okay. I was trying to be nice. I really thought it was just your personal collection, and I'm going to be doing reviews and I'm all for it. I was gonna give him a shout out. Everybody and their mother's a breaker now. Everybody and their mother's a breaker now. I'm gonna start breaking. Hey, Bichette. Nice. I'm sorry. That shouldn't be as funny as that was. But I was honestly trying to. The other dude, I was just like, flang, get out of here. This guy was trying to be nice because I thought he was actually coming in here. Brand new channel. I'm going to be talking about my personal collection and reviewing product. Man, that's something I would watch. You know what I'm saying? I do. I attract riffraff. I was waiting for it to come, Sam. I honestly was, but I was hoping that I was wrong this one time. Just one time I want to be wrong. Everybody. Blatty. Oh, my Lord, that is funny. And I'm going to start breaking. Oh. You should have done that, Joel. Oh, man. We cannot be that big. We cannot be so big that people feel like they can come and hear and they're going to get something. I don't know. If I were going to go start going on other people's channels and trying to pitch my breaks, it sure as hell wouldn't be us. I don't think. I guess I could be wrong. There's a lot of other people I'd go on their channel first before I'd come to ours. I mean, size-wise. Well, Scott, at least you have a hobby. It's good to have a hobby. Right? I mean, there's a lot of big boys out there. You could get on there, and I guess a lot of those have, like, super chats and that kind of crap, though, huh? Things that we'll never have. I guess so, Marie. I guess so. We are all breakers. We are all breakers. And breaks. Oh, my PC and breaks. Dude, I just started my channel 2 days ago. I think if somebody were smart and they looked around for 2 minutes, they could find many breakers larger with more subscribers and stuff than us, right? I mean, seriously. That is funny. Poor guy. What does everyone think? Honestly, I don't, Kingery. I don't understand what everyone thinks, that they're, that you're going into a competitor's. Honestly, it's like going in the restaurant and trying to peddle your sandwiches. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Man, I just opened this little sandwich shop around the corner, and I was hoping I could come in here and hawk my sandwiches while you're serving dinner. What? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Yo, dude. There's room for everybody. First Amendment. Yeah, no, sorry. There's not room for everybody. You are a competitor. I know. They're not going to make it, Sam. You're right. I just don't understand. I don't understand the, Honestly, I'm going to say this, the honest truth. I will. Joe will definitely do that. What's up, Brian? We will definitely string him on a little further, Joel. I was giving this guy a chance, though, right? Was I being nice? I mean, the first guy shut down completely. But this guy was like, okay, 2 days ago, you know, and breaks. Because he had it, man. I would have said, everybody go subscribe to that dude so you can watch his. You know, if he was smart, you know, you could have gotten around it. But you weren't smart. You weren't going to get around it. Hey, Marie. Or Brian, if someone else shows up, just drop the hammer on them. If their name is anything that is related, remotely related to break-in or anything, just get them out. Just get them out of here. Oh my Lord, that was so fun. Oh, jeez, I like a good laugh, you know. Honestly, I'm going to give you guys a little hint, because I know you guys are probably still watching. No, Jumbles will be last, Christopher. I know you guys are still watching this thing. Okay, here's what you do next time. Next time, send an email, send a private message. Say, hey, Dune, my name is so-and-so. I'm starting to get into breaking. I would be happy to give you advice. I would be happy to, if you did it the right way, I would give you a shout out on my channel. I've done it for other people who have done it the right way. But you just show up on my feed. I am, once again, let me just say for the record, we built this through hard work, Annette and I, hard work, okay? And I am just not willing to just willy-nilly give it up. You can call that mean or call that selfish, and maybe if we had, you know, 10,000 subscribers and we broke 80 cases a week, we wouldn't care. But I care. I care. I'm sorry. And breaks, man. I should have taken a picture of that before I did anything. Oh my Lord, and breaks. You know, it's not. You know, it's. I don't know what people are thinking. You know. Bless you. Sorry. My favorite one was a dude in the Facebook group who told me that it was his First Amendment right to post what he wanted to in my group. And I was like, yeah, it's my First Amendment right to block you, and get you out of here. And I booted him and his buddies. I mean, if he would have thought about that for 2 seconds, he would have said anything but breaking. Anything but breaking. Yeah, I'm going to do reviews of product, you know. Because then I would have been like, okay, you know, I'll go watch your reviews of products and stuff. And then if he started breaking, well, he didn't say anything here, so, you know, there you go. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. A lot of people think that they have a First Amendment right to say what, you know. It's like people who get mad at YouTube. I don't like everything YouTube does either, but this is their platform. And if you're going to function under it, you function under it according to the rules. I mean, you don't, you know. Dude, it's my First Amendment right to sell my sandwiches in your shop, dude. Really? Is it? Oh, man, that was good. I like that one. I like that one. That dude's going to be telling that story. If he was smart, he would tell that story. If he was smart, he would tell that story. I would. If I would have been him, I would be telling that story. Then I went on this Bozo Breakers channel. He thinks he's all high and mighty and stuff. Right when I said I was going to start breaking, he blocked me. What is he afraid of? Well, if I sucked like he did, I'd be afraid too. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe that's true. Maybe. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't be mean. I try not to be mean. Some things I can't help it. I'm only human. What's the next line? What's that song? Oh, snap. He did come on right after Betsy left, didn't he? That's interesting. Hater. Right after Rios, I'm going to put him in there. Right after Shortman left, too. Interesting. No, I think Greatest Giants pitcher, I'm older, Greatest Giants pitcher by a long shot is Christy Mathewson. And then I'd probably say Juan Marichal is number 2. Now, what's that band from the 80s? The I'm Only Human, of Flesh and Blood. I don't know. Oh, modern. I put Marichal, if you're talking modern, I'd put Marichal as number 1. I don't know. You know, it's hard for me because Bumgarner is, Marichal's a Hall of Famer, but Bumgarner is an all-time great when it comes to the playoff. I think that if you had to ask me to rank them, I would put Marichal in front of Bumgarner. I would put Bumgarner at number 2. And who would I put at number 3? It would be hard not to put Timmy at number 3, even though it's a little bit of a short window. The Giants haven't had a lot of great pitchers in the... Gaylord Perry, but he wasn't a Giant for all of his career. I mean, you could certainly could make an argument for Gaylord Perry. Hey, refractor. You know? And he was a 300-game winner, but the guy pitched for like 800 years. You know what I'm saying? So, I think, yeah, probably Tim Lincecum, number 3. Anderson. It really is hard because the Giants just haven't had a lot of great pitchers. You know what I'm saying? Long-term guys. But I mean, Hoyt Wilhelm pitched with him for a while. You know, it's hard not to like Hoyt. And that's the thing, when you try to beat a Dodger catcher with a bat, I mean, you know, Johnny Roseboro, man, he's ready to go. He's ready to run away. I don't blame him. Chris Sharp is on the board. What are you on the board with, Chris? You know, it's so hard with pitchers. They aren't guys who last as long as you'd like them to, you know. Kettle Mart. Lou Bob. Yeah, Russell was only with them for what, 2 years? Was he with them for 2 years? I don't know. Wrong stack. Kyle Lewis. Actually, I think Russell was a good pitcher though for them. Matt Cain is another one that was a decent pitcher. My problem with Matt Cain is Matt Cain got his paycheck and then he was like, forget about it, you know. He was done. Let's move these over. He got his 100 million, and then he was not the same. And I imagine it's hard. It's hard when you finally get your paycheck to, you know that you're set up and your kids are set up and their kids are set up. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same fight that you had before to get it. That's why I like the guys who get the big paycheck and then actually perform better after. See you later, Leo. Yeah, but they just ran into a far superior team. I mean, you know, it's Mathewson was with him his entire career. They actually traded for him when he was 19. Gave up a Hall of Fame pitcher for him too, and then which is pretty interesting. Was he in the Hall of Fame? But he was a. You know what? I think everybody rags on the Barry Zito contract. I think there's the Zito contract, the way that it worked out. I don't think it was bad for the Giants. You know, they don't win in 2012 without Barry Zito, and to me that paid the whole way. That paid the whole way. I don't care what happens. You know, the rest of it. He was not a great pitcher to begin with. He had a couple of good years, but he got what the Giants were willing to pay. So more power to him there. It's like who's that other guy from the Phillies the Giants picked up 2008, 2007, ran into the fence full speed with his face, bloodied up his face really good. The Giants signed him for what, 4 years, $60 million, something like that. What's up, Mandy? Yeah, I was on the phone. I'm sorry. Yes, Aaron Rowan. It's not Rowan's fault. He was not a great pitcher, you know. I mean, not a great hitter. I mean, he just wasn't a great player. But he was there in 2010. He got his World Series. Okay. You know. I'm glad we're okay too. I'm glad we're okay. How you feeling? Has Maria unstrapped your legs yet after breaking them again? So Pablo Sandoval, you know, whether you love him or hate him, he has been a good Giant. The Giants have had good closers. I'll give them that. You know, they've had some, and the Giants have had, you know, they are the #2 organization in terms of great players in the history of their organization. I mean, they, you know, Rod Beck was a stud. Rob Nen was too. Brian Wilson was for a short time. You know, Pablo had his moments. I think if Pablo wanted to be a great player, he would have been. I mean, the guy would be a perennial 300 hitter. She didn't unstrap you. Good. That's good. That's good. So, and again, you have two of the three guys who have the highest WAR in history are Giants. You know, that says a lot. And I still say that the best overall player ever to play the game of baseball was Willie Mays. And so, not yet, Marie. Did we hit a dodge or something? No one. There will never be another player as great as Willie Mays. Don't get me wrong. I think Bonds was a great player, but I think that Willie had the whole. Willie was the whole package. And yeah, we had the SPs back to back. Yeah, and Willie Mays served in the military too during his career, so he was definitely another one who would have been. He could have easily hit 800 home runs had he played it out. I'll tell you what, I really believe this. I think if there was one player that, I'll let you guys guess, one player that if he would have been able to play out his whole career, he's an all-time great, would have been even better. would have been even more than he was, and he was a lot. You're right. Round is a shape. Round is a shape. That's it. I think I really firmly believe Ted Williams, had we been able to see Ted Williams play out his entire... I see a white in there. Let's see if I'm wrong. If we would have seen Ted Williams play out his entire career, I think the conversation about the greatest players, the greatest hitter, it would have been a different conversation. I really just do believe that. Hernandez, I don't think, as great as Ted Williams was, we never got to see him. He might have hit 700. Yeah, I think he might have very well might have hit 700. We've got a lot of time. We got a lot of time, Marie. We're just barely getting going. Mookie Betts. You know, I think had you seen Ted Williams play out his entire career without military, Willie Mays play out his without military. There's a lot of guys you can say about that during World War II that missed out. Bob Feller was another one that I think that, you know. Yeah, but injuries don't count. I mean, you're injured, you're injured. Because I'll tell you, I think I really do believe the one player that I would have enjoyed seeing play out, and this wasn't hurt, it was, I guess the drugs, was, what's his name from the Texas Rangers? What was his name? I like that guy. Yeah, Ted Williams, he might have been a schmuck, but I tell you what, the guy was a hero. Just an all-around stud. What's his butt? Yeah, Josh Hamilton. Oh, Marie's back. I mean, Betsy's back after she made her fake account and tried to... Yeah. That is true as well, Roberto Clemente. I don't know that Clemente would have had 5 years, but Clemente would have definitely had 2 or 3 more anyway. I mean, there's a lot of guys you can say that. Yeah, take Ken Griffey Jr. and take away the injuries. Man, how different would that be? How different would that be? I mean, he was already great. But military service, I think, hurt guys more than injury. Yeah, Betsy All Rise Roads. You missed another dude trying to come in and hawk his brakes on the feed. And there was a conspiracy theory going around that it was you. And now you show up again pretending like you had company. I'm sorry, Betsy. No one believes you. It was probably Short Man getting back at me for giving him grief. Because he seriously did just like disappear after he said that. He seriously disappeared after he said that. He came up here and dropped a bomb about tops and $175 a box for 5-star? Was it 5-star? And then he left because I yelled at him though. I will feel bad about that for a day or two. I do feel bad. I don't like to hurt people's feelings on purpose. I mean, I'm not going to not give people grief, but... David Wright, yeah. To a lesser extent, but yeah. Why? None of your business, that's why. Hey, Trent Grisham. We're just going to take Trent off the top. No. See you later, Brian. Brian's tired of us already. He's going to break on his channel, Brian Lewis Breaks. So everybody go subscribe to Brian Lewis Breaks. It's going to say BL Breaks. It's like CL. He has his regular eBay account, CL, and then he has his other account, not CL. I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work out for you that well, but just me. I think Brian actually gets up early for work, poor guy. I would hate getting... Uh-oh, you know who's behind Carter Kaboom? It should be. It is, and usually... Nope. And usually there's a Jordan Alvarez. Did we pull that Pete Alonso autograph out of the value packs? What did we pull that? We pulled the double out of the sepia, right? We pulled the two. Man, what are the odds that you're going to get Trout and Bo Bichette? I mean, there's so many SPs that they could have been that would have sucked. You know? Any of the Dodgers? You know what I'm saying? There's so many sucky ones it could have been. That's pretty awesome. Fernando Tatis. You know, that guy sucks. Actually, the Tatis card might be the coolest card because I like the close-up with his hair. That's pretty, you know. Okay, you guys want to hear my funny haircut story? You ready for my funny haircut story? Tell me no if you don't want to hear it. It's a good one. But if you guys don't want to hear it, I won't tell it. I'll let Marie answer for everybody. She can tell us whether or not she wants to hear it. If Marie doesn't, then I'm not going to tell it. Nope, I guess not. Maybe that's a rookie. That guy he had a pretty good game yesterday. Lou Bob. Ah, see how nice Marie is. All right, here's my funny haircut story. So I went to get a haircut. That's the start. And I had to wait 25 minutes to have my haircut. There were 3 young ladies there. I don't know how old they were. Well, one lady was about my age, and then there were 2 younger girls. And I thought to myself, well, if I have to have one, the lady who was closer to my age looked like she knew how to handle beards better. In my opinion, just by looking at them. I have nothing to back that up. Except that she was covered in tattoos, and she looked like she's shaved a beard or 2 in her life. And so I wound up with not the youngest girl, who seemed very nice, but a little scatterbrained, you know, when it came to the guy that was talking to her about how he wanted his beard. So, and he had a very, you know, he was one of those fancy guys with the fancy, you know, I'm talking about those fancy beard guys. I don't like those fancy beard guys. They're all like, you know, you don't really have a beard when you have a fancy beard. What you have is I don't know, a pickup line or something. I don't know what it is, but, so he had his nice little fancy beard, and she was struggling with it. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. And so those very groomed guys, you know what I'm saying? Ugh, groomed. So here I am, long beard all over the place, right? So I get the second to the youngest, very nice young lady. And I said, okay, here's what I want to do with my hair. You know, I do 2 on top, on the side, 6 on the top, blended in low. Same thing, rounded back. I do my same haircut every time on the top. And I said, how are you at beards? She said, oh, I'm good. I'm good. Are you a fancy boy, Scott? Oh, it's a good thing I didn't like you already, because then if I liked you, then I wouldn't. But now it doesn't matter now. I mean, because I don't, so who cares? And so she said, that was mean. Everyone knows I'm kidding. Well, Scott knows I'm kidding, so that's all that counts. And she said, oh, I'm good. And I said, okay, so what I want to do is I want to tighten it up. I want to bring in the sides. I want it longer, you know, more narrow in the front. And she said, you know, sculpted more, you know, we talked anyway. And so she said, okay, I think I know what you want. And so she started working on it. And she did an excellent job with the beard. She did an excellent job with the beard. And did it just the way that I hoped that, you know, that it would be done. And then we're talking, and she said, is there anything else you want me to do? And I'm like, is there anything else? I mean, what are we talking about? Is there anything else you want me to do? And I didn't understand the reference. And so she's still fiddling with the beard. And I said, well, no, I forget where the conversation. She was driving it at something, and I didn't understand what she was driving it at first. I did not understand where she was going with it. And I said, well, you know, I can't wait till I get really old. And this is a terrible story. I'm telling her. Usually I'm better than this. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so I really couldn't figure out what she was driving at, because it felt like she was going somewhere. But anyway, so then I say, well, you know, wait until it was about age and hair and things like that. And I said, well, wait until I get really old and I have hair sticking out of my ears. And she said, and I was like, are you kidding me? Do I have hair sticking out of my ears? She said, do you want me to tell you, or do you want me to just clip it out of there? And I'm like, just clip it out of there. Just clip it out of there. So she goes, sticks a thing in there. I'm like, you couldn't just say that? She said, well, I didn't want to say anything. You know, I didn't know for sure anything. And I'm like, are you really with the hair in my ears? And she said, and then she like leans in, and after she gets some of that, she says, do you want me to take care of your eyebrows too? And I'm like, what? And she said, well, you got some long hair in your eyebrows. I'm like, just clip it out. Just clip it out. And so she does it, and she clips all the long hairs out of there. And oh my Lord, it was funny. I didn't understand what she was driving. I'm like, well, that's a good thing when I get old and hair in my ear. Son of a gun. Oh man. I was thinking afterwards it was a good thing that I wasn't trying to flirt with her or anything, because that would have been like the most embarrassing thing in the world. But it was funny that the way she handled that. Shut up, Scott. And so my haircut cost me $20, and I gave her a $20 tip. She got a 100% tip on what it cost to get the hair done, because she was so funny. Probably, Scott. I told you my story today wasn't very good. My rhythm was bad. I think what she said exactly was, do you want me to tell you, or do you want me to just take care of it? After we were talking about the ear hair. And I was like, are you serious? Bzzz. And then she didn't even wait. She just stuck that thing in my ear. I was like, holy cow, okay. There's my funny story of the day. I get distracted easily by shiny cars. What can I say? And the moral of our story is, well, there's not one. So you have hair in your ear. Okay, now that we've heard that, I am getting old. I'm glad she didn't say, do you want me to clip your nose hair? I'd have been like, what? Do I have nose hair too? What is going on here? But she did a good job with my beard. I appreciate that. When it gets to the point where I wake up in the morning and my beard is sticking out 4 different ways, I know it's time for me to go deal with it too. You know, deal with the wildness. Now when I lay down and, you know, it's like a soft pillow under my head. And then when I wake up, it sings to me and then goes back to its right spot. And life is better. Hey, look, a hit. Trim the back. No, I'm not taking off my shirt. I don't do beard oil. I'm sorry. I'm not that fancy. If you use beard oil, you're pretentious. Ooh, look at that. Jordan shimmy shake. I don't use anything fancy. Rebel, now we know he does. Nothing fancy in my beard. Honestly, hey, Munoz. Honestly, the only reason I don't 93 out of 150 is it's too much work, man. And let's be honest. I've been married for 25 years. We have 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? She's been there with me when I've had colonoscopies. If I gotta, you know, maybe that's a reason to put it in my beard, huh? I should have thought about that a different way before I said that. Because what I was thinking is she's already seen the ugly, but that's probably the reason why I should, because she's had to see the ugly. Answer my own question. Pete Refractor. Munoz has been traded, so he goes with the new team. Is that what we're saying? I don't even know who the new team is, so I don't care. I would tell Annette, hey, you got to go through. Hey, look at that. You got to go through and figure out who all the new teams are, but she would probably hit me, and I don't like being hit. All right, here's my eBay story. I'm not going to wait for anybody to ask to tell me whether or not they want to hear it. I'm just going to tell you. I have been following a specific card that was redonkulously overpriced to begin with. Another variation of said card came up, and I bought it for 1/4 of what the other person was selling it for. That's a good question, Sam. I think he's still considered desirable. I mean, the reds sell like he is still desirable. And so I sent this person, as I always do, I send an email before I send a message through eBay before I send an offer, because I want to know, I want to have an idea of where they're at. I don't want to waste anyone's time. So the guy said, well, make me an offer, one of those kind of things. So I made him an offer of half of what he was asking for the card, because, and I gave him the explanation why. I felt like, this is before I bought the other card. I feel like, you know, traditionally this is where these cards have been. You know, he sends me a thing back and says, he wanted 200. I offered 100. He said, I won't take a penny less than 150. I said, okay, I appreciate it. So I declined it and watched it through 1 week cycle, 2 week cycle, and it just ended on the second week. And I get an email from him, a message through eBay saying, I'm putting it back up, but now I'm putting I'm lowering my, what I want for it. I want $100 for the card. And if you're the first one to make even though I've had someone else offer me more, I had 2 of those today. I'll tell you the other one. Even though I had somebody else offer me more, that is the exact same thing that happened with that first one too. Since you were the first one who expressed interest in the card, I'll sell it to you if you want to buy it for $100. I haven't answered it yet. I'm going to go take a look at it afterwards and see how I feel about it. I don't mind spending $100 on the card, even though I spent $56 on the other. I don't know. I just think, you're full of crap when you do that kind of stuff. And this other guy had this Jalen Davis red auto. He wanted, it would start off, I don't know what it started off at, 229. It's down to 179. And then he set out an offer for, I forget what it was, 159 or something. And I sent him a message. I said, hey, if you look at the comps, an orange sold for $20. So I said, if we go by the theory that if we go by the fact that the reds are 5 times tougher, or 10 times tougher than this, and so we were talking numbers anyway. And so he did the same thing. He sends me this thing back, and he says, well, I already had an offer for more than $100, but if you want to offer me 110, I'll take it. I'm like, get out of here, dude. What is it, born yesterday on my forehead? So I sent him a message back. I was like, dude, if somebody offered you 110, take it before they change their mind. We'll see. Someone did offer him 110. More power to him. Sell that sucker. Because I'll just wait out my red, which is actually on my rainbow's almost done. My team rainbow's almost done. And so I'll just wait out the other ones because eventually they'll show up as auctions and I'll get them for nothing. What are you doing?
Cleaning.
Why?
Because you got me started.
I didn't do. What did I do?
You got me started.
It probably does, Scott. Hey, if somebody offered me more than the card, I just think it's the most idiotic ploy in the world, and I don't know who that works on, but if you took a second to look at my feedback, look at anything about me, there's nothing about my eBay account that says I'm a novice at this, that I don't know what I'm doing. Mike Trout. So I don't know. And especially when one of the guys has like a 6 feedback. Because I had this other bozo try it with a different card, and he had a low feedback as well. And he's like, well, I'm new to this, so... And I'm like, well, if you're new to this, then you should be believing what I'm telling you, since you can actually do the research and see what I'm telling you is true on the pricing. Because he kept telling me that what I was saying was wrong, and then I showed it to him, and then he didn't like that either, so something's missing. But he eventually, oh, there we go. He eventually figured it out, so to speak, because 2 days later, when the card was about to end, nobody wanted it. And so then he decided my offer wasn't so bad. That's how I got my red Samardzija too. Somebody bought one for $30 that I missed, and the guy had it for $100. And I was like, this other one sold. He had been communicating with me already. I'm like, I said, I don't mind buying the card, but this other one sold for $30, and I'm not paying I'm not paying 60 for it, and I'll just wait it out. And he's like, oh, forget about it. And then it ended. Then he sent me an email message through eBay and said, I'll take the $30. Okay. But I've been that stubborn. I know. I was that stubborn with the Tatis auto. I mean, a Tatis. A Wander Franco green auto. My wife pulled out of a pack that was selling for $1,000, and I was absolutely certain that some guy sent me a thing, and he said, hey, here's recent comps. I'm interested at $550. And I'm like, $550? I'm not going to take your $550. It caught my big old attitude. And then told him no, and then put the thing out there for like $750, then $695, then $645. Ended up selling it for like $450 and felt like a dummy. But you know what? You take your chances, you know, and you learn lessons. The lesson I learned was send my stuff to CL and he sells it for me. That's the lesson I learned. But I guess we all do that. We all cop attitudes. You know, I think for me, Betsy, it kind of depends upon how bad I want the card. I mean, the card the kid has, I do want, and I don't mind spending the $100 on that one. I'm just, you know, I got my dander up. You know what I'm saying? Let's wait for it to go down. Not my dandruff, my dander. You know, and who doesn't? I mean, who doesn't do that? I mean, anybody who's in the hobby, we all want things as cheap as we can get them. That's why I'm so disappointed with the National, man. I was ready to go. I was ready to go make a haul. Oh, man, Betsy, that's not a lesson. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. That's painful. What on earth? Man. Should have taken my $1,400 offer when I offered it to you. Wow. I've never done anything like that. Jeez, that's painful. That's a $970 pain. I'd have been crying. My wife would have had to hold me. I would have had a milkshake from McDonald's or anywhere closed. McDonald's just closed. That's what I said with them. I'd have been sucking on a milkshake and there'd have been snot and tears. Why am I so dumb? I can't believe it. I made such a mistake. Oh, yeah. I can see it happen with something like that. Oh, I hate those lessons. Don't you hate those lessons, Betsy? Man, those lessons suck. You know, and it's not the other person's fault. You can't really get mad at anybody but yourself when you do those kind of dumb things, you know? And he's got a good story because he's probably one that bought it, right? He's like, man, I offered this person $1,500. Then they didn't want it and I ended up getting it for $430. High five. High five, high five. I think there's a hit. If you haven't made that mistake, you haven't been doing this long enough. Now you're not doing it the right way. Willie Castro, you know what I'm saying? Got to do it the right way. Got to make that big mistake. I'm a big mistake kind of person. I don't learn from the small mistakes. I only learn from the big ones. The small mistakes I brush off. DJ LeMahieu, refractor. That's the unfortunate part of my personality. I've got to, hey, Tatis. I have to learn the lessons the hard way. Manny Machado, Player of the Week. How come that looks different? Is that just a refractor? I don't really like selling my cards, which is why I've started sending them to CL. Oh man, more of those stories than I can tell you. Fernando Tatis. A bunch of the Tatis that I unloaded, and all of a sudden those have gone crazy. Yeah, so believe me, it goes the other way too. You're high-fiving thinking you made yourself a great buy, and then people lose their mind. What are you going to do? Yes, that's true, Bessie. That's the thing. Brandon Crawford. Do I need Brandon Crawford negative? I don't. Darn it. All right. I'm on the board. Brandon Crawford negative. I think I have all negatives. Oh, man. Christopher. Yeah, we all have those. We all have those. I think, yeah. I love my local card shops here. I think they're good people. I really do. I think some local card shop guys have lost their mind. And they've, you know, they were bitter to begin with, and now they're losing their mind. I mean, I see guys still trying to sell Topps Chrome Jumbo at $500 a box. I'm like, dude, is it that you just want to sit on them forever? Right when 86, 87 Fleer basketball, we had a in Stockton, where I was at in Stockton, we had a comic book shop, Al's Comics, down on what? Hey Nat, Al's Comics, right? Was down on El Dorado. Yeah. Down on El Dorado.
Was it El Dorado?
I thought it was further down. Yeah, because it was past
downtown Stockton.
Yeah, past El Dorado Bowl. So I think it was El Dorado. Yeah. Might have been Pacific. I don't know. Anyway. And this guy had been in business. I don't know if they're still there. He had been there forever. Decent guy. Every once in a while, that sucker would pull out a box from his back room that he had just sitting there of sports cards, and he would pull out some crazy stuff. I mean, this was late 80s, but the guy would pull out like 1980 Topps box and just throw it up there, and they'd be like a buck a pack, you know, just do dumb stuff like that. And, you know, whenever we saw him, we were, you know, we would just run in there and grab what we can. I had a buddy, and he was in there one day. Danny Jansen negative. And Al comes walking out of there with a box of 86, 87 Fleer basketball. Puts it up there. Buck a pack. And this was after 86, 87 had already started losing its mind. And my buddy Quincy, he bought them all up. And then he I mean, he had, oh my Lord, just a ton of stuff. Just from those, he had a ton of stuff. Punk.
I said to you it was
How do you feel about those eBay listings that say invest? I find them annoying, especially when they are promoted. You know, I just ignore them myself, George. The thing is, it's like, to me, if you put eBay 1 of 1 on your listing, I just won't buy from you out of principle. Unless it's a real 1 of 1. Yeah, of course they are, Betsy. Yeah, of course they are. They're the 3 big boys, and so yeah, if you think any of them are gonna do anything to make sure that their prices stay right about the same, I mean, you're wrong. Love you. 9:30. What are you doing out of bed still? Did you put the carpet underneath it?
No.
Why not?
We have Liberty's bed under it. Liberty doesn't even use her bed.
All right, we'll get that. Is that carpet still outside?
No, I brought it in.
All right. Yeah, they do. Smoky Blizzard. What's going on, Smoky? They do. Yeah, I mean, if there's no doubt that, you know, closer you get to the release of a product, like I said, the closer you get to the release of a product, the more that they're going to jack it. That's just the way that it happens every time. So I've said it, you know, how many times have I said this? I wait a couple weeks after release and see where it goes, you know. An orange, what? Just a non-auto? That's pretty good money. But all of these things have been going pretty high, though. I've had to pay more than Scott than I've wanted to for my giant, for my rainbow. But it is what it is. I mean, there was a Crawford red that went for $56 this year. That last year would have went. It would have seriously would have been $25. I know because I bought it. There's always an alternate option. I mean, if you can get them for a decent price, what are you buying? What are you trying to buy up? Are you buying on the pre-sales? If you don't want to tell me, send me a message, Betsy. I'm curious. I understand if you don't want to share that. You know, the thing is, I'm not going to laugh because I know that those cards for the collectors, and I know they do carry some value. I was talking to a guy, and his he is the largest seller of Garbage Pail Kids retail seller of Garbage Pail Kids, and he said you would be shocked how many people actually collect them. And the value that they do pretty well. So I'm not laughing at all. I mean, it's no different to me than Pokemon cards or any of those other ones. Some of those carry some serious value. Yeah, I mean, that guy, Scott, he'll be sitting on that stuff forever. Eventually that changes, you know. But, you know, people got to learn the... And then I just walk away. One guy told me at a card show that he priced his cards... based on eBay plus the fees and the cost of shipping. And I was like, why on earth would you do that? You aren't on eBay. You aren't paying fees and you aren't shipping it. You're here at a card show doing that. That's just the way I do it. Take it or leave it. Okay. What kind of idiotic thing was that? eBay plus the cost, the fees and the shipping. What? Moron. Uh-oh. True Green. Hey, look, Gratterall. Nice. True Green Auto. I like it. That's what I said. I didn't call him an idiot to his face. I just walked away, but I'm like, what the heck kind of... I like it. 39 out of 99. We have, I think, a local show coming up I think I'm going to go to. I should start setting up at those shows. I'm going to start setting up at the shows as exclusively as a buyer. Hey, Gavin Lux. Exclusively as a buyer. Be like, bring your collection to me. Just buying, Betsy. Just buying. That's all I want to do. That green Gratterall is going to the Dodgers, by the way, not the Twin spot. Because I don't want to be accused of getting Jeff any Twins color, so we're going to take that from Jeff and give it to somebody else. Well, in theory, I would sell them on eBay. In theory. But, you know. Most likely what'll happen is what happened with the $1,500 I spent at the auction buying all the cards. It sits behind me. And sits behind me. It would just mess up your tax. All right, now I'm sending it to you out of spite. That's mean. Scott, mean is not a pretty color on you. It's very ugly. Just remember that. Mean is an ugly color on you. Man, I did, honestly, guys, I did shows for years. I did shows for years all around Northern California. The most fun I ever had at shows were buying collections. And I would pay my $35 for my table to do nothing but just sit there and wait for that one to walk through the door. You know what I'm saying? That one where the guy, you know, cleans out attics for a living, and he, you know. And then you played catcher for the Cubs. Who we talking to? So, and I've often thought about getting back to that again, just for the fun of getting back to it. Oh, Joel Davis. Yeah, that's what I was wondering that too, but I never wanted to ask him. But then I've seen Joel's picture, and, you know, honestly, he doesn't look like the, you know. But it could be a younger picture. I don't know. Before playing with the Cubs, you know, beat on his life. Could be. I live for that one. That's why I did. The only reason I want a shop, is because I like the stuff that walks through the door. That's it. And we're at a point in our business where buying a large collection, you know, we could absorb buying a large collection. Because you just never know. I mean, you just never know. And that's the thing at these shows, you just never know what's going to come walking through the door. You know? And I would outpay other people for things I want. I've been at shows here locally where people brought in decent boxes of wax, 82 top. Somebody brought in a case of 82 top cellos. You know? And I'd be like, yeah, I'll take it. And then it would be like this. Hey, we're breaking 82 top cellos. Jason Cal Ripken Jr. That's what I would do. I was thinking about putting an ad on Facebook Marketplace too. We have done them. We did an 82. Bought a box of 82 tops in Donruss, and we did a Chasing Cal Ripken thing. That did not work out at all because we did not find any Cal Ripken in either box. None. It wasn't expensive. I mean, it was like $25 for 2 packs. You got one of each for Donruss and Top, so it wasn't bad. I tried to sell that thing when I had those boxes sitting back there for more than a year. When we were much smaller and it took us 2 days to sell out the breaks, I tried to do it then and I couldn't get any interest at all. And then we tried it another time and I had like 6 people on it. I was like, well, yes, I'm just keeping these forever. And then somebody said, hey, let's try one more time. And this was fairly recently, and then we did and sold it out right away. Ooh, man, the gum was delicious, though. Oh, man, it brought back so many memories. Austin Meadow. Dylan Cease. Seeger. Okay. I think I'm going to do that. Hey, Kyle Lewis. Nice. I really think I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm going to start doing that. I really think I am going to start setting up at shows. And just to buy. That would be fun. It's rare to find a shop that buys consistently. You know? So if you were the shop that they know that they could come and you buy stuff, you know? Because truthfully, the best, oh, so close. The best money that I've made has come from buying collections from people, you know? And I'm always honest with people on what I believe the collection is worth and what I can pay for it. And if they don't take it, they don't take it. You know, most of the time they do. But I mean, like I said, we bought a shop that had closed at an auction for $1,200. And within less than a month, we had turned out almost $25,000 on eBay. I paid for a monstrous vacation. 2-week vacation. Me and Net and the kids. I think I'm going to do that. I really do think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to find out now. That'd be fun. Hey! Lou Bob spot just got a little better. I was hoping we'd pull 2 of these out of the pinks. We still got time. Have time. You know, somebody come in with a 68 top set and they want to sell it. I'll be realistic with them. Because you don't want to be that guy. I remember those shows, there was always that guy. Yeah, that guy, he's always there, but you don't want to sell to him. You know, I don't want to be that guy. Good night.
Good night, Dad.
Love you.
See you in the morning.
All right. Did you find your other glasses?
No.
Still haven't?
No. I just can't remember where it's set up.
Yeah, but... Okay. Logan Allen. I remember shows for years, and there was always that one guy that people would be like, yeah, but I wouldn't sell to that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Is that a hit? I think there is a hit. Eloy. Kyle Lewis. Slowly. Good night. Love you.
Good night, Dad. Love you.
Jesse Ocampo, did you get my resume for the remote Restless Facebook logistic administrator position? Did you send one? I didn't get one at my main email address. Seth Brown, what is this? What is this, negatives? Stop. Robbie Ray, there we go. Those cards were stuck together a little bit. Ozzy. Christian Yelich. Aquino. Urias. You know what? I looked through it. I didn't look through it hard, but when I did surf it, and I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything that jumped out at me as new. Did anyone see any new guys? Don't laugh, because, you know, you never can tell. Jesse be doing my listings, and I'll say, Jesse, how come the Dodgers aren't getting listed in any of the breaks? I don't know. He is. All the people that you would expect to be there are in fact there. A few older guys that you know that they always do in that product, which I think is really great. So that's also, you know, in there as well. I mean, the Giants have Lincecum and Will Clark, for heaven's sakes. Yes, in Donruss, in some of the Donruss products, Panini products, I've seen that, Christopher, where they've had, it'll be one card, it'll be one way. Matter of fact, it was Mookie Betts. Really? Dave Dravecki is in there, huh? For who? The Padres or the Giants? Kent Colby, come on, Kent Colby. You gotta love Kent Colby. That's the reason to buy the Padres right there. I mean, the Pirates right there. Kent Colby? That's awesome. Oh, I thought they were on the... I was looking... Actually, who I was looking for was that guy from the Twins. What's his name? That Charlie Mack is always looking for. But I think the Braves had Chipper, and they have Acuna, of course. There's an insert that's like Hank Aaron or something, and you know the Dodgers have some of the older guys, and you know. So it's a strong checklist, Dobnak, yeah. And the cards are pretty cool too, you know. Variations. I actually do have some retail coming for that too. I did get 4 cases of Archives blasters in today, so we're going to take those cases of Archives blasters and mix them with some hobby and do some of those breaks too. I'm kind of building my downtime. I could never this time last year, guys. Seriously. In all seriousness, you guys, the Rip Party was such a huge deal for us because at this point last year, we were still on the one, you know, I had maybe a case in stock and a case, you know, then we're selling one to buy another. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. So honest opinion question. Okay. I will give you an honest answer. Oh, you're asking Scott for an honest opinion? Yeah, forget about it. You aren't going to get one from Scott. Scott will lie through his teeth. Scott's not even his real name, you guys. I know because I see him from, you know. I don't know the amount more than Stadium Chrome would be above the regular, but I kind of feel it's better to spend more on the non-Chrome. Well... Now, here's the thing, is I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard that Stadium Club Chrome, the autographs are going to be tougher. So I think that, if that is in fact the case, I think that comes into play. I think that naturally, because it's the first time they've done this product, Stadium Club Chrome is going to be... People are going to try to get a premium for it. No, Stadium Club releases Wednesday, just regular Stadium Club. Chrome is later on. So it is, you know, do I think there's a better value cost to hit ratio value for regular Stadium Club? I do, but only... because I don't know the makeup of the Stadium Club Chrome boxes, but those cases are ridiculous. Those cases are ridiculous expensive. It's like the Allen and Ginter Chrome. Yeah, the Stadium Club Chrome product that is releasing, when is that? November or something? That will be the first time they've released Stadium Club Chrome. Right after that is Allen and Ginter Chrome. It'll be the first time they release that as well. There's also coming out Topps Chrome Black. That'll be the first time they release Topps Chrome Black as well. And that one is also pretty heavy on the price. So I don't know, guys. I don't know enough about any of those products to say anything, with any certainty. But man, I'll tell you what, they've got Bowman kind of prices going along with them. So we'll see. Hey, Gavin Lux Refractor. So the Dodger spot's getting better. We had a Gavin Lux Pink, and now we've had the Gavin Lux Refractor. That's those. Again, we worry so much about auto that we pass over things that build that number quickly. The only thing I really wanted was Heritage High Number case I bought on eBay. That's when it got pushed back. I got canceled. Now the preset, yeah, that sucks. So if that's anything, Dune, you can get a case. Okay, I'll see. I'll let you know. Again, it kind of depends upon how you want that case or what you want it for. Betsy, if you're looking for something you can go and then turn everything right away, that's going to be a little tougher for me. Not impossible, but tougher. Again, I do believe that that's another one where a couple weeks after release, that's going to be what the real value is. Is there 5 of those? 2, 3, 4. Did we? There's only 4. So, yeah. Ah, crap. Is that only today you can enter it? I don't think I can because I already bought one. But I can have my wife on her account. I forgot about that. I did. Okay. I hope you all get boxes. I hope you either sell them for a lot of money or break them and get great hits. Hey, look at that. Another SP. Tatis this time. My favorite one with the hair. Tatis SP for San Diego. Tatis for San Diego. Really? Purdy. Is that you, Sam? So we've had 3 SPs, 3 good SPs in this half quarter. I'm happy about that. Three good SPs. I wish we had some monster autographs to match, but we can't have everything. If we could have everything, I would keep it all for myself. It might, very well might be, Betsy. Very well might be. Yeah, it's nice when that works out that way. We do things in threes. Have you noticed that? That when we're hitting well, Nico Horner. Like the that case we opened that had those booklet autos, we hit 3 of those. And then when we hit the other day, we had the dual autos that came out of that half case, and we had 3 of those. And now we've hit the 3 SPs. 3 good SPs. Seems that they're running 3s for us as well. It's a shame I can't say that about kids. It's running much different. Negative. The only SSP that I have pulled out of this is Willie Mays. Didn't he get traded today? I think he got traded, didn't he? The only SSP I pulled is Willie Mays. So I'm gonna try to get my pricing done. I want to start selling cases of the Stadium Club tomorrow so we can break on Wednesday. I got to break around. We're gonna break one early and then break one after church. So I think that's what we'll focus on doing. So I want to try to get that done so we can get those sold. And I want to make sure tomorrow I'll know early whether or not there's going to be a hitch in our giddy up. Well, I mean, if we're going to sell them, we're probably going to sell them at like 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock or something and break them on. And then we'll break them early on Wednesday. It'll probably be early afternoon. 16 boxes, man. It might take... 16 boxes might take 3 hours. So I'd like to be breaking by 2. It's going to take 3 hours the first time. I guarantee that. I fanboy way too much for it not to be 3 hours the first time. Mookie Betts, shimmy shake. Mookie Betts has been better than I thought he would be. I mean, I didn't think he was going to be bad. I just thought maybe he'd have that transition hangover that players have sometimes going from the AL to the NL. I think there's more of a transition hangover going to the NL than there is the AL. Because up until this year, well, I guess the games are the same now, so. Brock Burke. Jordan. Yes. Yes. So we will list, and I'll get that up tonight when we get done. I'll get something typed up and put up there. But I'd like to ultimately break 2 cases Wednesday, 2 cases Thursday, 2 cases Friday, 2 cases Saturday. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay. That's the goal, would be 2 cases a day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then we'll have eBay Friday night, Saturday night. Sadly, I'm going to have to do a 3-day on those because I dropped the ball. Well, I didn't drop the ball. I didn't know where my numbers would be. Hey! Travis Larynx. Oh, Lakins. Never mind. Whatever. And then we'll break case theoretically Monday and Tuesday. We'll kind of see how it works out from there. I mean, if I'm at 10 cases now, so I have enough to get us what I want to do through the weekend. If I secure the other 3, then I'll Monday, Tuesday it. Yeah, that's right, because his other one's black, huh? That heavy duty black. So, I mean, you know, Jonathan Hernandez, second Hernandez. This one's purple. So, 13 cases. We should be pretty good. 13 cases, right? I mean, we should be pretty solid on. I'd have to look, Brian, to be honest with you. 16 boxes. I don't even know how many. Well, let me see. Do I have it up here? Let me look for you real quick. Now I want to know. 20 Stadium Club. The cardboard in the Hall of Fame. All right, let's see. Let's do some math. Time for a math. Maybe. I got money. Oh, never mind. Oh, snap. I got a dealer net order. Hold on. How many cases does he want to sell me? We might be full right now. Quick pause, quick pause. Come on, guys. Jeez. Interwebs, let's go. Come on. Here we go. What is 7 times 14 times 16? 7 times 14 times 16. 1,568 cards in a case. Oh, come on. How many? Continue. Marketplace. Oh, mail. I have... Again with you, dude? Why? You lost... You lost your out of your mind. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a good chuckle. You overbought, dude. Yeah, you overbought, and now you're going to try to rent them out like that. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm sorry. So this bozo went in where Stadium Club was concerned, and I mean not Stadium Club, Topps Chrome went in like way above everybody else. Just was trying to eat up all the cases he could, and then Scott, oddly enough, he's like 300 a case more than anything, and then when prices started falling. Justin Dunn, he was getting stuck with those cases that he was just wrecking the market, you know, buying. And so I was like, dude, I'm not buying anything from you. And then the same dude sent me an offer. I'm going to send him the same thing. Really? Got yourself stuck with a bunch of cases. Think you can turn them real fast, huh? Ain't but two buyers. Me and Blowout. Goofballs. Andrews. Oh my lord. Okay. Lou Bob hit another home run, did he? Lou Bob launches home run. Sandy Koufax. Tim Anderson Eloy. I have a sweet spot that I want to be in so that we can break them in the range that I want to be at, that I think is, you know, a price that does not make me feel guilty. Do you know that honestly is how I do that? That is honestly how I do that. I will price things out, and then I will ask myself, am I good with that? Am I comfortable with it? Do I feel like it's a good value for the price? Do I feel like the potential is there at whatever we're selling the case at? And if it's not, I'll just bring it down. Eshelman again. So it either sticks or it goes down. I don't raise him. I'm good enough at this where I have an idea of where it should be, where every team should be, and then I will review the checklist, you know, to give myself, just to make sure that I'm right. And then I do my numbers, and then I ask myself, am I comfortable where I'm at? Stroke of genius there, Christopher. Stroke of genius. What is that? Is that a wow? What is that? What color is that? Is that a Freshman Flash auto? That might be orange or red. Is that an auto? Oh, it's not an auto. What color is that? Orange. 13 out of 25. Noisy. It's a noisy Oakland A. You know what? You know what, honestly, I wish I could do that. I really do. Because look at honest, and let's be honest with each other, guys. I'm not a dummy. I am far from a dummy. But I mean, you know how much money we left on the table with the White Sox? How much money we're leaving on the table? Oh, my Lord. Thousands. I mean, thousands we've left on the table with the White Sox. And Elvis, if I could feel better about selling them for $1,000, I would sell them for $1,000, but I just can't feel good about that. I cannot feel good about that. I don't care what they're going for on eBay. I mean, I honestly don't. eBay is what it is. It's competitive, but I just can't feel good about that. I try to. Last box mojo. I'm gonna let you guys last box mojo while I answer this guy. I'm going to answer this guy. Answer nice, dude. Answer nice. Answer nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Decline offer. That is way more than I am willing to pay. I have already purchased 10 cases at or below my offer, my thanks, Dune. Be nice, be nice, be nice. It's hard to be nice. It's hard to be nice. I want to try to be, I don't want to be nice. What kind of an idiotic offer do you think I'm some kind of a moron that I would pay that kind of money after I saw that you were there and what you just paid for those, and you want to jack those things up $300 a case? Nope. I don't want to be that guy. This person who's doing this is brand new. They've only been around since May. So, and they're not going to last very long the way that they're doing it. They're trying to buy low and sell high, but I mean the thing is they got the first buy. And so then you're going to take your first buy and try to jack up the price. What are we, idiots now? We all knew or something? Cabin Lux. I'm not new. Wajaspec. Wagoose Pack. Yeah, they're learning all right. My answer was polite. But not like the last time. Dude, prices are in free fall. What do you think I am? Maybe I'll call her or him. I don't. It could be. It's one of those names that could be either a male or a female. I don't want to. Maybe I'll call the person and just talk to him. Hey, listen. You understand that while you're being dumb, that you're jacking the price on everybody else, and that's not going to make you real popular. People don't understand. People do not understand how we break. They don't understand. And when I try to explain it to them, I honestly, you'd be surprised the dumbfound look, dumbstruck, look that I get from people. Garlic. Nothing like a little refractant garlic. Any good Chinese restaurant that you go to, if your garlic does not have a shine to it, like this card, it's not worth eating. It's not worth eating. 2 out of 4.99. I know. That's just a heads up for all of you. Because I had a guy who called me who wanted to sell me some cases of 5-star, and they were above where we broke them at. And he, because people would call me up and just offer me stuff. Hey, I sold to this guy, and he said you might be interested. And I'm like, this is the way that I do it. Jalen Davis Blue Wave. Did I just buy a Jalen Davis Blue the other day? Did I just buy one of those? Did I? I think I might actually have hit something that I need. I'm going to have to look after the break. I can't believe it. I hit a card that I actually need. What a great... This is the greatest break ever. Ooh, what am I going to put on? What's my cap going to be? Hold on, I got 30 seconds left. Oh, crap. No, well, I already did it. I messed up. But now I've already put in the bid, so I'm not going to go retract it with 20 seconds left. Shoot. I made a mistake. But I'm like, dude, I can't pay that price because I just won't go back and raise it unless it's the just such overwhelming desire to do so. I mean, the first one that I've gone back on, this is a truth that I can think of. Wow, I got that cheaper than I thought I would. Hey, now that I can think that we have done has been the Leaf Trinity, and the only reason I've gone back with the Leaf Trinity is I just think that it's been such a terrific product for us, and I didn't have to raise the price on it a crap ton to make it work. But people they don't understand that. And that dude was like, nobody does that. And I'm like, no, that's not true. We do. Bro, the Rays got a hit. Bro. But you know what? Again, you stand by your principles because they are your principles. When you start letting others dictate to you how you're going to handle things, then that's when everything starts going astray. Brian, how many breaks of Trinity did you buy into? What's your sample size? 1 break? 2 breaks? 5 breaks? I want to know what your sample size is. Okay, so 1 break. Yeah, sometimes you have bad breaks. What can I say? But that product has been outstanding overall. Outstanding overall. We pull monsters out of that pretty consistently. So I don't, and I guess on the one hand that kind of hurts us as a group because I decide not to be flexible, but whatever. I'm Dom Nunez. Who knows? All I know is that we are going to do things our way. And our way. is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is breaking packs with all my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I just wrote that just now when I was just sitting here. No one ever heard that before, did they? Man, I'm so talented. Honestly, if I was any more talented, I don't even know. There aren't even words. There aren't even words. The way that I just pull those things out of air like that. It's amazing. Green are not autos. So this is not an auto. Chris Archer. You know, Willie Nelson's actually a decent... Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate you buying in. I appreciate you saying our breaks are fairly priced. Oh, what do you mean fairly, like in a fair price and not like, they're fairly priced? I mean, not real priced. But you don't have to answer that. Will we have, it looks like a blue. Is it a blue? Looks like a blue. I don't know if it's a blue auto. It's not. Did we really have Zach Gallen? Did we have 5 autos out of that box? It was fairly priced. I mean, it wasn't all the way priced. It was most of the way there. We have 2 more of these to go. I have 2 more. So these are all got sleeved. Rookies. What is that? Did I miss something? Putting on a... Oh, Mookie Betts. Okay, so look. Nope. Get out of there, Lou Bob. I'm glad we're reviewing this. Clearly, I have forgotten some. Let's look at it. Do. Doobie-doo. You know what? I was born, I think, in the wrong generation. I should have been a mobster. That's what I should have been. I should have been Don Dune. These are fun breaks, I gotta say. Would anybody you think call me Don Dune? That's good. I'm glad you... I like it when people do their homework. Those are my favorite kind of people. Do your homework, and then you'll know for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of people doing their homework. I should be... you know, that's... I should have been a mafia boss. Should have been. I missed my calling. Darn it. And that, and you're a black and a negative. You go over here. And you go over here. Wait, did I mess you up? Yep. I almost stuck Kyle Lewis in the wrong spot. I tried to take Kyle Lewis from Marie. I mean, from, who has a... as soon as I run by one, I'll let you know. I'll pull it out. I think you only had 2 autos, right? I think that was it for the... Blue. Jordan. I think that was it for the, where's Nico at? Nico, oh, he's up here. Kyle Lewis actually did pretty well. I think you had 2 base autos, right? Nico. Jordan actually did very well. I was very happy with the Jordan spot. Purple. I think it was 2 base autos, right? Eshelman twice. Oh. Starting to... Sorry, I didn't want to say anything. I was like, starting a college fund with Eshelman? Well, okay. I mean, you know. Whatever makes you happy. That's what makes me happy. All right, we're gonna take Bichette and put him with the other Bichette. We're gonna start there. Bo, we had the SP, 1 pink, and 1 shimmy. So actually, when you have the rookies and everything, you know, the spot was all right this time. And that's good. Mark Mariano again, right? I think Mark had the Blue Jays. I've been hitting Mark awful hard lately. He had the A's the other day when we went off. Jordan, I thought we had 2 shimmies for Jordan. 1 shimmy and 1 pink. Am I wrong? As we're going, did I miss a stack? No. Aquino had 1 pink. Gavin Lux, a pink and a refractor. Kyle Lewis went 2 pinks and a refractor. I don't know why I put that in there. Let's take you out. Sorry, Kyle. My bad. Oh, here's the other one. Okay. Here's the other Jordan. I thought we had 2. Nico did pretty well, too. I mean, 1 sepia, 2 pinks, and a refractor. That's pretty good for his spot. Lou Bob. A pink. So we had 1 freshman flash. 4 of the 35th. We always hit more of the 35th in the retail than we do the freshman flash. 3. Oh no, what are you? You're a refractor. Base. 4 base. 1 refractor. And 1 pink. So only 2 pinks for Lubob in that entire case. That was odd. We had 4 Bichettes and only 2 Lubob. Purple, Jesus Luzardo. So that's a nice hit. Oakland Athletics. 277 out of 299. Negatives. Seth Brown for the A's and Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. These just both blue wave. Nope. Blue, true blue. Munoz for the Padres. 93 out of 150. Green, we had, these are both green wave. Andrus and Archer. Andrus is 51 out of 99. Archer's 32 out of 99. 1 blue wave, 34 out of 75. Zach Gallen for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Oakland A's, Noisy. 13 out of 25. 13-25 last year. The Dodgers won the World Series, so that's good. That's good. It gives it more value. And then 2 of our 3 SPs. We actually had 3 SPs, which was really nice. We had the Bo Bichette, we had the Tatis, and we had the Mike Trout. That's pretty awesome. For the Giants, before I get into the autographs, I had a blue wave auto of Jalen Davis that I actually needed for my rainbow, and then Brandon Crawford negative. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy, but I'm sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, 14 autos. Man, last time we had 19. Eshelman, Hernandez, Castro, Burke, Lakins, Dunn, Eshelman, Wajaspach, Bro, and Nunez. Garlic was a refractor, 2 out of 499. Hernandez is a purple, 19 out of 250, Texas. And Gratterall green, true green auto, 39 out of 99. Good. Thank goodness we had the SPs, huh? Thank goodness we had the SPs. That would have been much more brutal. All right, guys, there you go. Thank you as always. It is fun hanging out with most of you. Most of you. I can't say all of you because that would be a lie. I try not to lie as much as I can. But, you know, that said, I have no idea where I was going with that. So I'm just going to let that one go. Say thanks a lot. I'm going to get everything typed up and we'll get that posted for what we're going to do with Stadium Club. We're going to start selling tomorrow so we can just break it on Wednesday. 2 cases on Wednesday, 2 cases on Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. That is the goal. If we can absorb that as a group, we'll figure it out. Wednesday won't be a problem, but we'll figure out the rest of it. Like I said, 10 cases in. I want to have 13, so hopefully I'll have all that wrapped up by tomorrow. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. If I can do anything for anyone, please let me know. My camera was a little low. How come nobody said anything? And I will talk to you all on the flippy flop. Take care.